Welcome to History Sect Politics. Dive deep with us into the intricate tapestry of human history, uncovering the untold stories and pivotal moments that shaped our world. Explore the complex dynamics of various sects and belief systems, and understand how they influence our societies and political landscapes. Join our community for thought-provoking discussions, insightful analyses, and a journey through time that will expand your horizons. Subscribe now and never miss an episode of History Sect Politics. Let's unravel the past and navigate the present together. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content. Chapter 1: Shadows over Rome. Rome, 376 AD. The bustling heart of the Roman Empire was as majestic as it was chaotic. Marble columns towered above cobblestone streets, and the voices of merchants, senators, and citizens created a symphony of prosperity. Yet, beneath this veneer of glory, shadows lurked. Marcus Lucius, a decorated centurion with piercing green eyes and a stoic demeanor, walked through the streets of Rome with purpose. His muscular frame, clad in gleaming armor, demanded respect from all who crossed his path. Marcus had been summoned to the Senate by his old friend and mentor, Senator Gaius Publius. Senator Gaius, a man of advanced age but sharp wit, had seen the tides of Rome change over decades. His silver hair and lined face spoke of wisdom earned through experience. As Marcus entered the Senate chamber, Gaius stood to greet him. "Marcus, my boy," Gaius said, his voice warm but laced with concern. "The empire is in peril, and we must act." Marcus nodded, sensing the gravity of the situation. "What troubles Rome, Gaius?" Gaius sighed, gesturing for Marcus to sit. "Barbarian tribes gather at our borders, the economy falters, and within our walls, corruption festers. We need strong men like you to safeguard our future." As they spoke, a figure watched from the shadows. Lucia Aurelia, a skilled and enigmatic spy for the Senate, listened intently. Lucia's beauty was matched only by her cunning. Her raven-black hair and striking blue eyes had led many to underestimate her. She had uncovered a conspiracy that threatened the very foundation of Rome, and she knew Marcus would be crucial in the battles to come. Chapter 2: The Gathering Storm. Marcus set out the next day, accompanied by Lucia, who had revealed her findings. They rode north towards the Danube frontier, where reports of increased barbarian activity had surfaced. As they traveled, Lucia shared what she had discovered. "There is a plot to undermine Rome from within," Lucia explained. "A faction within the Senate, led by the ambitious and ruthless Senator Quintus Varro, is working with barbarian chieftains. They plan to weaken the empire and seize power." Marcus's jaw tightened. "Treason. If what you say is true, we must expose them." Lucia nodded. "We need evidence. Varro's dealings are secretive, but he has a trusted lieutenant, Titus Scaevola, who manages his affairs. If we can get to Scaevola, we might uncover their plans." Their journey took them to a small village on the Danube's edge, where they met with Flavius, a former legionary and now a farmer. Flavius, with his broad shoulders and weathered face, greeted Marcus as an old comrade. "It's good to see you, Marcus. What brings you here?" Marcus explained the situation, and Flavius agreed to help. "There's a barbarian camp nearby, led by a chieftain named Alaric. He's been making alliances with Roman traders. I can get you close." Under the cover of darkness, Marcus, Lucia, and Flavius infiltrated the barbarian camp. As they eavesdropped on a meeting between Alaric and Scaevola, they learned of a planned attack on Rome. The conspiracy was larger and more dangerous than they had feared. Chapter 3: The Siege of Rome. Rome, 410 AD. The sky over Rome darkened as the barbarian horde, led by Alaric, descended upon the city. Panic spread through the streets, and the once mighty empire teetered on the brink of collapse. Marcus and Lucia, now hardened by years of fighting and espionage, prepared for the final confrontation. Senator Gaius had rallied what forces he could, but the Senate was divided. and many had fled. In the chaos, Marcus found himself face to face with Senator Quintus Varro in the Senate chamber. "You've betrayed Rome," Marcus spat, his sword drawn. Varro sneered, his eyes cold and calculating. "Rome is weak, and it is time for new leadership. The empire will rise again under my rule." Before Marcus could strike, Scaevola entered, brandishing a dagger. Lucia, who had been shadowing them, intervened, engaging Scaevola in a deadly dance of blades. The clash was fierce. Marcus fought Varro with all his might, their swords clashing like thunder. Meanwhile, Lucia's agility and skill matched Scaevola's brute strength. The chamber echoed with the sounds of battle, and the fate of Rome hung in the balance. In a final, desperate move, Marcus disarmed Varro and plunged his sword into the traitor's heart. At the same moment, Lucia, with a swift and precise strike, ended Scaevola's life. The conspirators lay defeated, but the city was still under siege. Chapter 4: The Fall. Despite their victory, the situation was dire. Alaric's forces breached the walls, and chaos engulfed Rome. Fires raged, and screams filled the air as the barbarian horde plundered the city. Marcus and Lucia fought valiantly, but they were overwhelmed. As dawn broke, the once great city of Rome lay in ruins. The empire had fallen, and with it, the dreams of countless generations. Marcus, wounded but alive, stood among the wreckage. Lucia, her face smeared with soot and tears, joined him. "We did all we could," Marcus said, his voice heavy with sorrow. Lucia nodded, her spirit unbroken. "Rome may have fallen, but its legacy will endure. We must ensure that the lessons of this tragedy are not forgotten." Epilogue: A New Dawn. Years later, as the dust settled and the world moved on, Marcus and Lucia dedicated their lives to preserving the memory of Rome. They traveled across the remnants of the empire, collecting stories and artifacts, ensuring that the rise and fall of Rome would be remembered for generations to come. The tale of Marcus, Lucia, Gaius, and all who fought to save Rome became a legend, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. And though the Roman Empire had fallen, its influence shaped the world that emerged from its ashes. Thus, the fall of Rome was not just an end, but a beginning, a new chapter in the ever-unfolding story of civilization. If you enjoy delving into the complex tapestry of history, exploring the various realms of sex, and analyzing the dynamics of politics, you're in the right place. Our and your channel is History, Sect, Politics. Don't miss our deep dives and insightful discussions. Be sure to like our videos and hit the subscribe button. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know whenever we publish new content that reveals hidden truths and offers fresh perspectives. Your support helps us to continue to provide you with quality and inspiring content. Join our community and stay engaged with the fascinating stories that shape our world.